Welcome back at 8:17 now. Of course, the big story out of Tokyo this morning, gymnastics superstar Simone Biles will not defend her Olympic title in the Olympic all-around competition to focus on her mental well-being.
Yeah, this move has people around the country and the world talking about that decision and how she came to it. So discuss this more. Local psychologist Dr. Jamie Zuckerman is with us now. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
All right, so athletes are in the spotlight, particularly stars like Simone Biles. How can this affect their mental health?
Sure. So when you're in the spotlight, especially at an age like that, and for any athlete, when you're at that elite level, perfectionism and performance is primary. And when you have these girls on a world stage like this, every eye is on them, everything is judged, everything is critiqued, and it's a ton of pressure. Again, like I said, especially for such a young age and at this level of performance.
We also tend to think that mental health sometimes is just between our ears, right? Just in our heads, but there's also those physical effects that it can take place. Talk about how they can impact, in this case, a high-level athlete.
Sure. So I think this is a misconception that many people have across the board, that mental health is, just what we're thinking and we're feeling. But, in fact, our physical selves are very much involved in mental health. Everything from our blood pressure to our breathing to how digestion works, our muscles tense up. So when you are at this level of, elite athlete, any change in your muscle tension, any change in your blood pressure or your breathing can really put you at risk for injury.
And lots of sports carry stigmas about people speaking out regarding mental health. How can athletes get help while keeping a spot on their team?
Yeah, I think this is something that would have to come from a systemic level, that it's something that should be implemented into all programs. I say this about schools. It should be as common as health, when you take that in middle school, high school. And I think it's something that has to become a daily part of the language, a daily part of, their training.
Well, in this case, of course, Dr. Zuckerman, we're talking about an athlete, top level, top tier athlete in the entire world. But what are some symptoms that someone, a normal person, may be struggling with when it comes to this type of, these types of conditions and behaviors?
Sure. So things like their level of socialization. Are they missing practices? Are they not socializing with team members? Is their motivation decreasing? And for high school athletes or college athletes, are their grades taking a hit? A lot of times you'll see grades decreasing. Things like self-sabotaging, especially in younger teens and adolescents and young adults. Are they self-sabotaging, meaning are they sabotaging their performance? Are they doing things to make it likely that maybe they would get thrown off the team?
Yeah. So timing is very, very important when it comes to these things. When is it necessary for an athlete or really anybody to step aside and say, no, I need to put my mental health first?
So I always like to tell people to look at the physical symptoms first, because I find that people have an easier time identifying those than mood-based symptoms or thought-based symptoms. So if you notice that your sleep is off, either you're sleeping too much or too little, your appetite is changing, you're eating too much or you're eating too little, you're not socializing with friends, you're not calling people back, you don't feel yourself. Those are usually indicators that something maybe is going on, something that you should get help with. And then of course things like if you're crying all the time or you're having panic attacks, things that are very obvious to you. Some of the smaller signs I don't like to tell people to look for, because sometimes it's easily missed.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Zuckerman, certainly an important topic, and one now that has been thrust into the global spotlight, getting a lot of attention. So where can we go to get more information on what we're talking about today?
Sure. So I will have links on my website, drjamiezuckerman.com, and you can follow me on Instagram, drz_psychologist. I've posted a bunch of things about this in the last couple days, so there's information there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Very important information.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You got it. All right, still ahead.